I can stick that in there. 3 times negative 1 minus 1, and I'll get negative 3 minus 1, which is equal to negative 4. So at negative 1, it'll be at negative 4. But it won't touch it. So this is my first function. It's sandwiched between negative 4 and negative 1. My second function is 2. So y will always equal 2 between negative 1 and 2. And so if I go up to 2, because I'm doing half parts, and this actually equals on both of these, and so I can draw that piece of my function. The third piece of my function, x plus 2, is between 2 and 5. And again, I'll just plug in 2. So 2 plus 2 is 4. So when x is 2, y is 4. And that's going to be an open circle. And I'll plug in 5. When x is 5, y will equal 7. Oops, and I went up too high. This is 4. I'm sorry. Erase that. There we go. And so when x is 5, y is 7. 7. And again, that's open. No, it's closed. It is closed. And so my last function is here. Now, if I look at my domain and range of this function, my domain will be from negative 4. It's not going to stop here because it continues on. It's not going to stop there, it continues on. And so my domain here is going to be between negative 4 and 5. My range will be several pieces. My range will go from negative 13 to negative 4. It'll go negative 13 to negative 4. Then it will also equal 2, or it will also equal between 4 and 7. So I'll have 4 is less than y, which is less than or equal to 7. Now, I'm sorry I didn't write that in Set Builder, but I wanted you to see that while my range was 3 pieces, my domain was just 1 piece in this. Okay? The next function I want to do for you is this one. I've got a function where x is always less than negative 3 there. So at negative 3. And here it's always greater than or equal to negative 3. So I can take negative 3 for my x plus 2 equals negative 1. So at negative 3, negative 1, I'll start. And it doesn't equal it, it gets close. And so now my slope is positive 1. So I can go up and over, but it's always equal to less than negative 3. So I can go down and back, down and back. And then this is going to have an arrow on the end because it will go infinitely in that direction. The second function is 1/4 x plus 1, where x is greater than or equal to negative 3. So I'll do 1/4 times negative 3 plus 1. Not very pretty. So I'll have negative 3/4 plus 1, which is going to equal a positive 1/4. So at negative 3, I'm going to have a positive 1/4, and it equals that, so it'll be solid. And then my slope here is 1/4 x, so I can go up 1 and over 4. And so my line will look like this. So that's the whole function. My domain, again, is all real numbers. So my domain is x such that x is an element of all real numbers. My range, however, will go from negative 1 down, so it'll be where y is less than negative 1, or 1/4 up. So, or y is greater than or equal to 1/4. Okay? Now the last function I want to do is a little bit more involved. I have a negative x squared minus 1, and if we remember parent functions and transformations, we're okay. That's where x is less than 1.